Good morning, everyone. Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. Oh, light in the way here. That's what I use at dark o'clock. I use this light at dark o'clock so you can somewhat see what I'm doing in the dark. Anyway, it's freezing outside. I know a lot of people are getting a lot of snow. We're not getting the snow, of course, but it is cold here. So I got up very early this morning, as I promised in the last video, and I finished the shaker window. I made a 2-page spread out of it with collage. Very fun, very easy, doesn't take too long, but it finishes the pages. So this is what it looks like. This is what you're going to be playing with. Can you see it okay? I don't know. So this is the shaker window over here. And that has all the dots in it that you can shake around. Very fun. And then the finished collage work there. So that's what you're going to be doing. So, see you on the table. Okay, let's go through the supply list. It's dark o'clock. I still have sleepy voice, so hopefully you can hear me. Mod Podge, 2 different colors of just some cheap acrylic paint. I'll probably just use one color, but I couldn't decide which one. A credit card or a gift card for smushing things around. My brand new brush that I'm very happy with. Our Stabilo 8046. Scissors. Some focal points. I'm going with a vintage theme here. Since I used the Tim Holtz paper doll, I'm just going to continue on with the vintage theme there. You will need your deli sheets. Now I will leave a link under this video on how to make these deli sheets. And in the States, we have, if you're served a sandwich at a deli, there's usually a piece of paper underneath that's waxed on one side and not the other, and we call those deli sheets. And you can buy them, actually you can even buy them on Amazon. I'll leave you a link. So, and then our book, our shaker window book that we're going to be playing on this morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear some of these deli sheets up, and I'm going to cover this completely with the deli sheets and my Mod Podge. So let's get started. So I have the deli sheets ripped into just bits and pieces. Love them. And I am just going to start randomly gluing them down onto the 2-page spread. No reason or rhyme, just go for it. Ah, no, a little bit of shadow there. That's what happens when the sun's not up. Alright, I'll see you in a minute when I have these 2 pages covered with deli sheets. Alright, I have most of the deli sheets on, just with Mod Podge. And I, oh, don't want that one. I Mod Podge the page, put the deli sheet down, and Mod Podge on top of that. And it secures it quite nicely. I have some things going over the edges, which that's fine with me for now, because I will go back in and trim that later. Okay? Now, if you don't have deli sheets, and if you are in the States and you want a few, please just let me know. I have quite a few, and I am more than willing to share. Alright, these are the underpants on this particular project. Usually we use old book text for the background, But for this one, we are using these yummy, delicious, painted, stamped on, foiled deli sheets. So I will leave a link to that video, like I said. I will also leave a link to on Amazon if you want to buy any of these things that I'm using. Nope, that won't go there. And we have another color. And if you order from Amazon from my links, I actually get credit. So every little bit helps. I could just play like this all day. Yeah, I'm not going to let it dry. We're going to walk forward. I'm just going to bring in my focal points and kind of play with them, place them, and see where I want them on this piece. I'm holding this side up so you don't get that bad glare. And I'm just going to glue them down. This is like what I call a sushi collage because there's bits and pieces, just like sushi. So, and it works for some pieces, but not all pieces. So let me play with this, and I'm just going to glue them down, nothing fancy, and then we'll come back and see what has happened. Alright, I have all of my images, my focal points, glued down. The background was just a little bit busy for me in some spots, so I just put some old book text in there to just kind of calm it down a little bit. And I'm going to let this dry, and then we will come back and drag some paint over it. Ooh, fun stuff. So it's almost dry, so let's add some color, shall we? I have this handy dandy Teflon sheet that I can put my paint on, and it'll wipe right off. Thank you, Chris. Alright. So I'm just dabbing into the paint a little bit, and I'm just going to drag it over everything. Do not be afraid. Just go for it. Got some paint on there. That's kind of fun, huh? No mistakes. Alright, I just want to show you real quick that I brought the edge of the credit card and just kind of picked up some paint to kind of catch all the edges here. There we go. So I've caught the edge around the page. I've caught the edge around the images. I've caught the edge around the shaker window. Okay. Around the edge of that page. The credit card makes it very spontaneous looking, messy looking. That's more what we're looking for rather than a neat paintbrush. Could you use a palette knife? Sure. Why not? Very fun. Alright, I mean it. I'm going to walk away. Let it dry. So now it's time for the ever-famous Stabilo pencil, and I will just go through all of the edges of the pages and the images. Hopefully you've played with the Stabilo. Trying to keep the glare off that acetate sheet for you. So I'm just going to go around all the edges of the pages and the images and the house with the Stabilo. You don't need to see me do that because you know how to do it. Some Stabilo, a little bit of moisture, move that smoky look around. Yum, yum, yum. And then I'm going to doodle on this, and I'm sure I have shown it to you in the intro because I do things backward. I'm going to do the intro after I make the book so you can see how it looks completed. So I'm going to Stabilo, doodle. That's it. So go create, go play, go have fun. I appreciate you guys so much. It's nice to know you're here on the table with me. All right, see you soon. Well, look what I finished before I thought I would. Very fun. Shaker, shaker, shaker. All the doodles, all the Stabilo. All right. Now I'm done with you. Go create, go play, go have fun. See you next time.